You just mentioned about how to fight Palestine, how to fight the Jews, but there are many ways that you didn't mention. The Jews not only occupy Palestine, occupy our minds. For example, they create a lot of entertainment programs. You have like football, English Premiership. You have many more programs like, I don't know, games and other things, which also alcohol and music and all bad things. Why did you not mention about these things? For example, in my country, there were two Muslim brothers. They were fighting for football, but they were not caring about Palestine. Also, when there was fight in Palestine last time, in my school, UIA, there were a lot of students who were distracted by the football in the TV. They were not caring about what was happening in Palestine. So why don't mention about these things, please? Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So we'll collect the question first. Okay, can we have the gentleman down there, please?
Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Azizi Syaradi dari lokal sini. I would like to direct my question to Dr. Azam himself. Saya minta izin, saya nak cakap dalam bahasa Inggeris, nak tanya dalam bahasa Inggeris. Dr. Azam, being an academician and based in London and also a Palestinian yourself, wouldn't it be very helpful if you could focus yourself to help the journalists who are gathering evidence of war crimes created by Israel army? I hope that the thing they are doing now is not just finished off like that. I hope bringing them to justice under the World Court for war crimes they created is still on. Thank you.
Yeah, Dr. Mohsen will take the first question just now. You will start.
Yeah, we are already doing that. We are already doing that.
Yes, with regard to bringing the Zionist leaders to justice, there are more than 300 cases trying to bring some Israeli leaders to justice, especially military and political leaders. And these cases were brought to court in several European countries, Spain, Belgium, Holland, and different other countries, and even to the International Court. And I think this is a good step to have good lawyers, as I started before with that. Unfortunately, Muslims are not very much expert in bringing those people to justice and how to manage things according to the international law. But I think there was a good step forward after the invasion on Gaza, and now we have many wonderful, committed lawyers who are working day and night to bring those people to justice. And that's why the Israeli government prevented several of its leaders from visiting some countries in Europe, because they are afraid that they might be caught or arrested.
Okay, can we have the question from there, please? Only one.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Soalan ni saya tujukan kepada Dr. Azam Tamimi. Baru-baru ni yang baru lepas tadi Dr. Azam Tamimi mengatakan bahawa yang mampu kita lakukan setakat ni boykot. Untuk soalan saya untuk tujukan kepada Dr. Azam, sekiranya kita hendak boykot, barang apakah yang spesifik untuk kita boykot? Sebab kita tak boleh nak boycott saja-saja atas dasar perception. Just nama dia Yahudi dan dia American, kita boycott dia. Tapi ia perlukan bukti. Itu saja.
What we need to do is draw a practical list. First of all, any product that is of Israel should be boycotted. Any company or firm that is Israeli or owned by Israel should be boycotted. Of course, this doesn't apply here, but it applies to somebody else. Academic boycott is very important. Now, an increasing number of academics in Europe, in Britain in particular, are boycotting Israeli universities and Israeli academics. Now, regarding non-Israeli companies, if these companies are known to provide support for Israel, then they should be boycotted. I know, for instance, that Starbucks is proud of taking a percentage of the price of every cup of coffee, sending it to Israel. So Starbucks should be boycotted. There are, of course, many American companies, but you cannot boycott every single American product, because then we will not be using computers anymore. But we need to be really practical. Marks and Spencer, for instance, in Europe and in England, is boycotted by people who are serious about the boycott, because they are avowed supporters of Israel. Companies that provide weapons, for instance, we've discovered recently that white phosphorus have been provided by, but this is something that governments should boycott, because you don't buy military hardware. Governments buy military hardware, and we need to press on governments to boycott companies in Europe or in America that provide killing machines to Israel. I am not happy with the very long lists of names and products, because eventually people become tired. You cannot drink cola, Pepsi Cola, you cannot do this, you cannot eat, and then what are you going to do? No, to be practical, focus on the companies that we know for sure provide Israel with support. Of course, you can boycott Coca-Cola for health reasons, because it's poisonous anyway. But that's the difference. You can boycott certain things for environmental reasons, but that's different. So need to do some work. I probably should organize a committee or a small club of experts to really work on this, so that our boycott becomes truly effective.